Halfway.
Now, before we get started, I wanted to share with you my new head movement program, where you'll learn how to move your head basic and advanced movements, how to move your head after punching, how to counter with head movement, how to move your head after countering, how to counter the counter with head movement, how to move your head when kicking is involved, and pretty much how to save your brain by becoming an evasive fighter who takes less damage to the head. For more information, click the link in the description box below. Hey guys, it's Jeff Chan from MMA Shredded, and in this video I spar amateur Muay Thai fighter Kimani. He has 18 fights under his belt and on a good momentum, having fought 5 times already this year. He is a pressure fighter and he specializes in throwing knees both in the clinch and outside. So here I faked my rear body kick by whipping my arm across my face as if I'm about to use that arm as momentum to whip my arm down to throw a powerful kick. But instead of whipping my arm down, I lower it just to my chest level and launch a darting cross. And then I exit it out with a bob and weave to evade Kimani's counter left hook. Kimani follows up with the left hand that catches me and I parried his cross. Having sparred Kimani before, I was somewhat anticipating him try to clinch me. So here I'm ready to play anti-clinch. Instead of letting Kimani clinch me, I caught his biceps with my palm to take inside control. Although he still landed a knee, it had less power because I had inside control. I was then able to control the position and exit off into a body kick. On the other hand, if I let Kimani tie up with me, he probably would have kept me in the clinch and played his clinch game. The lesson of this video will be on how to play anti-clinch. And a nice counter teep here by Kimani. A jab from me here. Kimani counters with an outside low kick and I immediately fired back with a cross down the middle. Kimani fires back with a jab, but I was ready to slip to the inside as I simultaneously threw my cross over top, and knowing Kimani wouldn't stop there, I backed away and parried his cross. But Kimani quickly tracked me down and tried to tie up with me, but I got inside bicep control again. Although he landed a knee, I was again able to neutralize the position and free away from the clinch because I had inside control. Kimani continues to pressure forward here, but I kept backing away. Kimani eventually closes the distance, hand traps my arms, and into a knee. I was able to get palm on bicep, but he was able to off balance me by pushing and attempting a sweep and into a nice knee. Here I went for a foot sweep that off balanced Kimani, and I followed up with the double step low kick, and that was the end of the round. Round 2, I'm keeping my distance as usual. A nice cross lands here by Kimani. Kimani counters my jab and into a rear body kick. As I went to catch it, he churned his shin vertical and into a teep here, but I was able to hold onto his heel with my left palm and pull him into my body cross. Kimani throws a body cross to hook to low kick combination here, but I intercepted him right after that left hook by carriage blocking and immediately throwing my cross down the middle. I ended up eating his low kick but catching the kick as it bounced off my thigh and into a high kick, which was blocked by Kimani. And Kimani puts the pressure on, traps my arms and into another knee. As he continued forward with another knee, I backed up and circled out. Kimani quickly gets back in front of me and throws boxing combinations ending with the left hook, and I carriage blocked and fired back again with that same side cross. This time, as Kimani closed the distance on me to throw a liver hook, I stepped to the side with my rear leg into the pivoted position, pushed his head down with my left arm, and kicked out his lead leg lower calf to hit an inside foot sweep, followed by a cross. Trying to keep Kimani away with my long guard, and into a lead body kick here. And a nice rear teep from Kimani, and back to backing up and circling away again. It is pretty tiring to keep running, but it's the evasive game, especially because I did not want to clinch fight with him. So I got to hit and move. As Kimani closed the distance on me this time, I tied up palm on bicep and collar tie and into a quarter turn sweep by pulling down with the collar tie and pushing to the right with the palm on bicep while turning my torso clockwise and stepping on Kimani's left shin. I countered Kimani's left hook with a cross down the middle again, but I dropped my left hand while throwing my cross, and Kimani countered with a beautiful rear high kick. A nice cross lands here by Kimani. Kimani catches my left kick here, clears the leg, and tries to tie up with me, but I got inside bicep control again and pushed his biceps to disengage. Kimani steps into hand trap, pulling me into his knee again, and on the exit, I finish with a cross. I'll be honest, I'm starting to gas. Being a new father and all, I haven't been able to train much at all. My cardio just wasn't allowing me to hit and move for all 3 rounds. So instead of running, I thought I'd finish the round by standing my ground, using the shell guard, and eat his shots to fire back with my own. I started round 3 with the shell guard again. Inside low kick to counter the rear body kick. As Kimani moved forward, I threw my left body kick in which he caught and kicked back with his left kick. And I caught it, and instead of returning with another round body kick, I mixed it up with a spinning heel kick to the head. Kimani kept his hands up and blocked. And some teeps to the thighs here to stop Kimani in his tracks. A nice attempt by Kimani here, almost dumping me on my butt. Lifts his right knee up, which caused me to lift my left knee up to block. He then steps his right leg down beside me, grabs onto my right arm, and pushes my head to the right to try and dump me over. Back to some teeps to the thighs to buy me some time, and Kimani gets me back with the rear teep to the body. A thigh teep here that Kimani just walked through and into another hand trap long knee. And both of us with shin guards malfunctioning at the same time, and another thigh teep. Honestly, these teeps to the thighs are great to use when you're tired. It doesn't take much energy to throw, and it can be super annoying for your opponent. And as Kimani kept moving forward, I intercepted him with a hip sweep. And a terrible spinning heel kick attempt here, and back to some thigh teeps. Kimani gets me against the wall, lands a nice cross here, so I had to tie up palm on bicep and quarter turn to get myself off the wall, and why not throw a flying knee while I'm at it. Kimani counters it and sweeps me to the ground though. As you can see, I've got no energy, so I'm just trying to evade with footwork and head movement, and when Kimani gets too close, I tie up. Now, if you guys are interested in improving your head movement, check out my head movement program where you'll learn over 80 basic and advanced head movement techniques and patterns, follow over 30 live drills, and save your brain by becoming more evasive and take less damage to the head. For more information, check out the link in the description box below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As usual, leave a comment below on what you thought of the video, and don't forget to subscribe or turn on that notification button if you haven't already.